What's going on, Gary?
I'm trying to get organized.
Trying to get organized.
Holy moly.
Well, we know the answer to the question. Next time you say, hey, do you want to do a Sunday night or Tuesday? I think we might do it the following Sunday night. Holy cow, I'm still freaking tired.
Well, yeah, and you never know how long you're going to be racing through the Saturday night or Sunday. We only had a 3-hour drive home. That's a piece of cake. We could practically walk that. But
we were on the starting line at 3:52 in the AM when Beaterbaum and James Foreman were lining up for the finals. And
wait, there's more.
Little Titans had one more round after that. Holy cow.
You mentioned that 3 whatever that final. So when you got beat the semifinal, right?
Yeah.
So when I got on the golf cart and I zipped down, I think I picked up the ticket, and then I looked at my watch, and it was right at like 3 o'clock, 3:08. And I was like, holy smokes, we're not going to be in bed till 5 o'clock.
No,
and I think like when I last looked at my phone in the motel and I turned it down, it was 4:48, or I mean, it's pretty much round up to 5 o'clock. So I'm also thinking with that, checkout is 11 a.m.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, oh man,
dude, we missed breakfast.
We missed breakfast.
10. I think I woke up at 10:37, and we had like 5 hours of sleep. I mean,
yeah, I didn't get up to pee.
Yeah,
I don't think I moved any in that 5 hours and 37 minutes. And we got to get up and get out of here.
I started making a post telling everybody Joey whipped my ass, and I fell asleep like making the post.
Yeah. Redo. Yeah.
I get home, and my first thing my wife said, well, you must not have won. I didn't see your post.
Oh no!
Not this time.
Dang.
And,
she's trained so well.
Oh man! Yeah, I know. And so,
Sunday. Did you take a nap Sunday?
I did not.
I didn't either.
I was dreaming about Beaterbaum taillights. I didn't have time to nap. You know what I mean?
Are they LED or are they old school Fox taillights?
Dude, they were so far out there.
Oh, you couldn't tell?
I had to watch the video back. Like what kind of lights?
You couldn't make them out at 178 mile an hour.
Oh my goodness. and to be honest with you, like in my dream, I just wanted to run with him. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I just wanted to make it a race. I knew he was going. I didn't know he went a 43 before. I knew he was going to run in the 30s, maybe in the 20s. I don't know. And but like, man, if I could just run with him, and we got there, and dude, he's a good racer. I'm being serious for a second. He rolled through at 177. Both shoots out. He's in the left lane. Here I am putting down.
You watched the shoots, then the taillights, the bulbs, and the shoots.
And he's sitting there parked in the left lane. Like he's smart enough. He took the first turn.
Yeah.
And he's smart
every time
not to, pull in front. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I, doopty-doo in, and we sat there and BS for a little while. But anyway, it was cool. And like I told him down there, like, I'm so glad you came to race with us. Because like we were talking about on the drive to MOKAN, I don't think, I'm going to go back to the track race anytime soon.
Right.
And dude, he's a freaking legend out there. You know what I mean?
He can win on all surfaces that he puts the car on.
Well, and like, just look at, I don't even know, making something up. The last 4 to 5 weeks. Drug his car, his wife, his kids to an event in 5 different states. Maybe not. You get what I'm saying? With 5 different setups, collecting 5 different checks, and having problems. Transmission.
Yep.
There was a deal with the I don't even remember, but like he's
the body panels.
Yeah, that was. And so, dude's a racer, man.
Yeah, and if you watch his YouTube channel like we do,
Yeah.
And you want to be successful like that, you got to work like that.
Oh, it does. And to that point, like, you know, I'm not saying I'm going to go whip Beater Bomb's ass now or something, but like I'm sitting here in the garage and I'm messaging him on the side, like, dude, that was cool, man. That helps keep me in the garage, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just like, yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. It was. Yep. He brings a cool vibe to the whole staging lanes and all of it. Yeah.
Hell, he came up one round. He thought it was no prep. Didn't have his front end on.
No, that's fair.
Back, you know. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I'll have to ask him if he got pulled over by security because I don't think he had his jacket on or something. We were on the big end with Darcy at that point, so I don't, or not. Was it Darcy? I
forget.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's busy tonight. You know, maybe later if we call him up. If
he's probably working on his car. It's all he does. He works on that car. It's time to go racing.
Yeah. Oh, the little wall tap. He fixed that in a minute. Remember that?
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm out the next weekend. Yeah. You know. Yeah. That's what I was thinking about.
I watch his videos and it makes me tired. Just watching the video. As hard as he works, it makes me tired.
Well, let's be honest, where he lives, he's got the furthest to drive.
Oh, yeah. You know, Sunday, I asked you if you took a nap.
Yeah.
And like, I got home, got my stuff undone. Sunday, I felt pretty good. I wasn't tired. And I even told Tiffany, she was in the house. And I said, man, I thought I'd be tired. This was early evening, I guess.
Sure.
I thought I'd be tired, but man, I feel pretty good. I forget what she made for dinner, but I got a big old plate of whatever it was. And I'm sitting on the couch. Yeah. And guess what happens? It's like,
sleep eating. Oh man. She should have sent me a picture.
She comes around the corner. She goes, hey, I thought you weren't tired. I said, I said, all we had to eat was a Subway sandwich at noon in Fredonia. And I got that big old plate of food. And that's all it took to knock me out.
No. You see, I'm in uniform.
You are in uniform. Look at that.
Yep. I'm in uniform.
I didn't have time to change any clothes. I'm in a motion shirt.
Yeah, your motion
shirt. I didn't have time.
When you got that truck, they gave you 400 shirts too in the bed, didn't they?
Well, I think this is kind of strange. They're going to have withdrawals. This is like week number 2. I haven't ordered something from Motion. Oh.
I know.
They'd be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. Well, Doug's going to be calling you because you told him, you know, that check you got. You're like, well, probably go buy more race car parts from you.
He's got a chunk of it back already.
He's probably one. He probably needs a check on you. Do like a little, what do they call that? Little care check or something when they send the cops over.
Yeah.
Wellness check. Yeah.
Wellness check. Yeah.
Who we got?
Yeah. Let's hit some comments real quick, and then there's something else we need to do.
Okay.
Doug Perry says hi guys. Chesney Thomas, hello. Hey Chesney. There's Wendy Martin. Jim Lauer, hi guys. Jim Lauer. Wendy says we got done at 4:30. Shoot.
Man, what a weekend for the Martins. What?
Yeah, no kidding. Oh yeah.
Father son winner circle picture. Hello.
Here's Goose. He's been here since 6:30. What Sunday night or what?
No,
what? He's just waiting.
He's just there. They got a big weekend. They got the crown.
Yeah, we got a picture of that too. Austin says 4:25 a.m. the last pair.
Yeah.
There's Larry Hunt. What's up, boys? Hey, Larry. What an event you guys put on. Holy moly.
Oh, goodness.
Woo. Chesney Thomas says I had to leave at 3:30 after taking a 20-minute nap in the tower. Not even sure how I got back to my hotel room, in bed at 4:15 and back up at 9 to be checked out by 11. Oh man.
Yeah.
That's rough.
So John Ketch, who made it to the finals with Austin in Little Titans, he hit me up. And after he rolled out after the finals in Little Titans, he went over to the casino. No room at the inn.
No, I would not think so at all. No.
So he had to go, I think, back to Joplin or somewhere. I kind of forgot. I have to look through the text messages. But
yeah. Just sleep in the parking lot. Go sleep in the lobby. Larry Hunt says I walked in my house at 7 a.m. then died. There's Troy. Hey Troy, man, we had fun with you this weekend, bud. Chris Durrell. Chris, we spy where your car is at. It's at Brad's shop, Brad Vasco. That'll be fun to watch that project. It sounds like Brad is going to do some video on that build. That'll be really cool.
Cool.
There's Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Good evening. She says, Eric Wilson. Hi, guys. Hey, Eric.
What's up?
There's Travis Kurtz. Travis popped into the trailer and we chatted a little bit with Travis. Yep.
Mr. Hot Summer Nights. Or Mr. Hot
Sonic Nights. Something. Yeah. There's Alan Watts. He says, I'm still tired.
Another winner right there.
Oh, here's Beasley. Pulled into the house at 5 a.m. Played golf at 11:30.
Oh,
man.
Wow.
No, I'm out. No.
Eat? Oh, my goodness. Must have been a charity event. That's just awesome. Wow.
Here's Al. He says, hey, guys. Hey, Al. Mr. Al. Holy smokes. Look, there's Tanner Blueball.
Tanner on YouTube, huh?
I figured he'd be in bed.
I'm telling you what. Him and Jamie both were texting me. You know, hell, I just had to cut and paste. I got beat by beer bomb. I got beat by beer bomb. Got beat by beer bomb. You know, copy and paste. Yeah. How'd it go?
Do you want to talk about getting beat by beer bomb?
Might as well.
You want to? Yeah. you want to just like, we'll just like talk to him about it?
Sure.
What's up, Joey?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
How you doing, bud?
I got my Milwaukee earbuds in.
Right on.
Okay.
Right on. Thanks for coming on, man.
How do we sound through Milwaukee stuff?
Oh, they're good. They're good.
Oh, good.
What are you guys up to?
Trying to get organized, back awake, all of the above. You're probably a pro at this. You do it every week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm getting wore out though. That's for sure. Yeah, that last weekend was number 6 in a row.
Oh man,
that's a season for some people.
Holy smokes! When's your next outing?
I might be racing this weekend.
Of course.
Yeah. I've got to I've got to catch up from where I was at. You know, I missed half of the season, so I got to catch up.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
When did your car come out of Brad's shop back into your hands? And go back to when that was.
I want to say it was May or June, but I had got so burnt out driving to Kansas City and working on it. I kind of took a break from it for a few weeks. Yeah, and
man,
anybody that builds cars, they know that the first 90% really easy. The last 10% takes 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And it was just tough. It was really tough. I mean, the wiring took a little bit, and honestly, I was pretty anal about how it came out. So I wasn't settling for close enough or good enough. Right. And I feel like it's showing now. I mean, Brad did an amazing job, and he stuck with it through every weekend. I was being a pain in the butt, like I don't like the way that looks, or I don't want to use the normal stuff you use, like titanium firewalls. I mean, stuff like that. We had to learn as we go, and sometimes we mess stuff up. But overall, I mean, the car has been performing exceptionally well, and I'm really, really happy with the way it turned out.
Oh, it looks great.
Awesome.
Looks great.
Man.
So go back a little bit to the left as far as like, man, I might try this Titans thing and put these 26s on. What was that about? What are you thinking?
Yeah, granted, it was not a recent thing. I've known I was going to do that for quite a few weeks, actually. And it was a thing where, usually I don't get a race with Justin. So Justin Heckman. Right. And so this event, I have raced with him before. And when we raced in the same class prior, it kind of was pretty tough. So we had agreed ahead of time that, hey, I'm going to give these 8.5s a shot. Obviously, I have done it before on the slick, but I wanted to give the radials a shot because overall, going down prepped racetracks with slicks is really tough. Tires shake is a really common thing, and we knew the radials would be faster in the end. So, but it was going to be a lot harder on me to get a radial to work versus the slick because I just absolutely love slicks and I feel like I'm really good at them. But radials, they're so temperamental, and these ones being so small, I knew it was going to be a challenge, but I'm really glad I did it. And yeah, we planned it out for quite a while. Obviously, as you guys saw, Darcy was on 275, so we basically switched tires and wheels. And I borrowed her wheels just like I did before because they're a 11-inch wide wheel, and she borrowed my radials that I raced on before, and we gave it a go.
There you go, man.
Talking about the radial tire like you just did, it's using like this last weekend for the example at MOKAN. Was it harder to get the tire planted early or keep it planted down track?
Honestly, outside of, and it will start spin hook, spin hook, spin hook, and that is kind of what I was fighting with. Not a lot of time to get it under control. I obviously had to take larger measures in making sure that it hooked, and that's why you saw the wing come back on, because I know how well that wing works, and it would literally push the tire into the ground. I mean, I went from extending the shocks to the top to all the way bottoming them out, and that's just how hard the wing pushes.
Wow.
Yeah, we saw you come back up with that. And then also the time you came up with no front end, was that just a little joke or what was it?
Overall, I really dislike the rule of, oh, you got to break the beam under power. I can see the thought behind that in a much larger event, such as a pro mod race, where if an opponent breaks and they have to break the beam, they might not make the next round, so then they get knocked out. But a smaller event like this, I just absolutely don't see the point. And putting the front end on to take it right back off is kind of a waste of time. So same with my safety gear. I did get criticized for not wearing my safety gear, and overall I heard the comments about, oh, well, the throttle could stuck. Well, I didn't even press the gas, but either way, that's my opinion. I'm going to stand on it. But yeah, I left the front end off because there's no reason to put it on to go break the beams and then back out. Just when I got to take it back off in the pits. And it kind of made for a funny joke, though. That's for sure.
Because you had to buy that round. That's right.
Yeah. Yep.
Right on.
Hey, Jason Golden here. He says, was this the first time an 8.5 car won this class? No. But Wes has won. But, but the hot summer nights combo, I guess you really can't count that. It was more of a Titans event, I think.
Well, even Lockwood won last year on 26s.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah. And Wes has won at Ozark, and
there was another 26. But anyway, no, it's not the first time.
Yeah. I know you guys heard my opinion on the rules. What are your thoughts on the rules? Do you like racing outlaw cars, or do you feel like the rules are very close? What are your thoughts? I want to hear them.
Oh man, Gary, you want to go first?
No, you go ahead.
Oh man, okay. Just thinking through it, I'm okay with them. Gary and I talked about it on the side quite a bit. On paper, you make the 275, let's just say, on the tire, has the advantage, right?
Oh, yeah.
That. But when you start throwing in, the outlaw car that weighs, I don't even know how many hundreds of pounds less, then that comes into play. I like the class, and I get what the promoters did to try to get car count up, because basically, and we look at it all the time, there's basically 4 or 5 different tires, 4 or 5 26s, 4 or 5 275s in the class to make it. If you look at data, I did win last year on a 275. Wes was right there on the 26. It went down to half a point. This year, I guess 2 events, 275, 1 event, 26 tire. I'm sure, if you decided to run the series, things would change,
Oh, they're going to make rules against me is what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying that obviously, you got a handle on the situation, and that the amount of times around wins would go up for the 26 guys, what I'm saying. Just compare the 2 tires. Foreman's got a freaking awesome car too. That's the guy final. Car's light. He's got the 26 tire figured out. I mean, he's fast. Who else? I'm just trying to think of other players there. Another thing, Joey, that came along, I don't know how deep you follow, but they had a rule with driving back and forth, drive to the pits, drive back. That lasted for a minute and got rid of that because it was just they're trying to get car count. And then the another rule that kind of came and went was the doors. Like, if you had the doors, you got to run the 26 as well. A lot of, people came up, hey, I'd run with you guys, but I want to run on 275s, but I want to run the doors. And so, trying to get car count. Now, it ain't like 10 people. It ain't like the car count went double because we put the doors on, and so you're just trying to work through that. And I just appreciate just being as long as I've been doing this. It works for me just with the series and traveling, having somewhere to race. You mentioned on your video Thursday night, it's a good old boy series, and I took that as a compliment. That like
for sure
to have fun, no one's tripping out like it's some deal, you know what I mean, some deal, something to do, and but I don't know. I guess I'm sticking with. I even thought about it like myself. I'm like, you gonna turn your car into like a Joey car? I thought about that. You know what I mean? Line at the chassis shop to make it super light like you, because I'm lighter than the average bear, but I'm not James Foreman, Joey Heichel light.
Well,
and, and but that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. I saw you got some little haterade from Beasley. He screenshotted that dude, talking about pro mod stuff. I ain't got time for that. You follow the rules, and you came and raced with us, and that was freaking awesome. So,
do you want to be, Rod? We got some chopping material.
Right.
We got some cutting utensils.
Yeah. But that's my deal. At first I didn't know. I mean, like, because even Lance Mason, he's got the 26. That was another guy that I think
that's
won.
right.
And,
big block.
He's got the 41X and all that. But at the end of the day, it's like everybody else. You got to figure it out. And you are just, however you want to say it, not like, I respect you. I watch what you do. I'm in the background. I know what I'm doing, so I appreciate what you're doing. Like we talked about, it's making everybody better. So I can't be mad at you. Oh man, Joey came over here and you're over your thing. I mean, you fit in, you got in, and now if let's say you never decide to come back this year. Well, I'm chasing 435 now, right?
Right.
And
yeah.
The 275 tire, I know there's a difference there with the 26s, but no, I loved it, man. And it's just like when I was talking to you on the big end, I was smiling. You know what I mean? I was having a good time. And I was having a good time. We were cutting it up. We were talking smack at the trailer. We were talking smack in the staging lanes. And you gave me advice I should have took. You said, race your own race. Don't chase what I'm doing. And because we were up Arrow City everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so we were up Arrow City on the retard, the launch, the 1-2, the back end. We were up Arrow City everywhere, just trying, because that's, like I said, it's my one time to race you, and I just, that's how we played it. So
yeah, and going along with the good old boy comment, that's what I'm talking about as having fun, talking at the trailer, talking in the pits. Overall, it was a really good vibe everywhere. I mean, everybody knew everybody. I'm not saying I knew everybody. Obviously, I know you guys, but that's where I'm getting at is it's a fun place to race. It's a fun series to race.
Right. Well, to piggyback on that, did you feel at any time somebody was gooing at you or like you're getting ready to have words with somebody or anything? I would assume.
No, never.
And then, so a quick story that I want Gary to tell, but he told me this on the way home. We just went through, right? We're down there, talking, and Gary's walking back with your son.
Yeah.
And how old's your son?
He's 8.
All right, Gary, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So you and Rod raced, and I turned around to walk away. I wasn't on the surface. I was kind of in the middle area, and I looked the direction, and I seen something right off here, and I seen it was your son, and he was walking the same direction, about 2 steps behind me, and I stopped, and I turned around, and I looked down at him, and he looked, and I gave him knuckles. I was like, "Good job, man," and we knuckled, and away we went. So
yeah.
And we want him to have that experience, remembering that, not the dirty eyes.
Yeah, like Rodney's guy walked off all pissed off because we beat him. No, it never will be anything like that ever. But 8-year-old kid surrounded by this, and he's probably surrounded by it more than we are. And you get a positive feedback from a competitor that you sent home on the trailer. And that's just a really cool deal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they love the racetrack. They run around and they're wild. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you had your hands full.
Yeah.
And, back to the weight deal too. It's like I always think, and I've talked about this with like Taito and stuff. Just making up something here. You got $10,000 to spend. You gonna buy a set of cylinder heads, or are you gonna like put $10,000 in weight savings? Right. I mean, it's the same thing. We're bringing it to the line. It's just you're trying to figure out what the best is for you. And I think for you as your car, your racer, your philosophy. And I think that's what separates people from, the A to the B, figuring all that part of it out. Because what you're good at is like you said on the slicks and finessing it. You can people can come out there, make 500 more horsepower on a dyno than anybody else, but don't mean they're going to win. And
right.
And maybe they put it in a car that weighs 500 pounds more, or maybe they can't, get to A to B. That's what I work with a bunch of engineers at airplanes and at work. And I tell people all the time, I love trying to figure out the A to B part. Everybody makes power, everybody's light, whatever, and so it's the A to B part.
Yeah. I mean, overall, because obviously I probably have the junkiest engine of everybody. I mean, it's a stock block LS. It's pretty basic overall, 2 turbos, but I did choose the path I chose because of the level I want to be at, and I knew from the get-go I wanted to be as light as possible, because overall a light race car is easy to make work. I mean, that's definitely the path that I chose. And if people want to call it a pro mod, I guess whatever. I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings, but that's what I knew the steps I had to take to be at the level I wanted to be. And overall, honestly, I raced my car like yours for several years against other chassis cars, and it made me a better racer because I had to work that much harder. It wasn't just hitting the easy button. And now that it is that much lighter, it is easy, honestly. The car really works so well. I mean, but that's several years of planning, several years of getting my butt kicked sometimes, and you just live and learn. I mean, it was a lot of work to get to where it's at now, and everybody's got to start somewhere. I mean, and whether they want to take that next jump, it's sometimes a really big leap, and that's probably where the fork is in most racers.
Agree. Another thing, like you just mentioned, 6 out of 6 weekends, so maybe to be 7. I think everybody knows Mel Hamilton helps me, and I'll go in there and talk to Phil and Jake Hamilton. They have to race on Wednesday night to race Saturday because they know everybody else is racing Wednesday night. Those laps they're not going to get. To your point, there might be people that race 8-9 times a year, and if you race 20 times a year, and you add 5 years, how many more times are you racing?
Oh, yeah.
Tune-ups, all that data, everything. And then they just could sit there as like, oh, well, you know, it's pro mod.
Yeah. I have heard it all. People say that I just show up and win, and hopefully that's what the YouTube channel has shown, is that is not the case. I mean, I work really hard during the week. I have to mow 3 acres every week, and obviously fit family time in that and work on the car. So that there's a lot of time invested into just showing up and winning.
Yeah.
You know, looking at data logs and just all sorts of stuff. It takes a lot of time.
Plus, I think you do some tuning on the side. I know people have, you know, beater bomb.
Oh, yeah.
That is. I mean,
Yep. I mean, obviously, I try to communicate that when I'm racing, I'm busy. But, you know, there are, and that's what I was meaning when me and Justin switched classes, is I had to try to find time to help him and stuff like that. And obviously this event, he wasn't able to race, but that was the plan ahead of time, is that my race program kind of takes priority when I'm there, because I invest so much time and money to even get to the racetrack.
Yeah.
I mean, with diesel nowadays being so expensive, you know, it's not worth it to only give a customer 50% when I really need to give them 100. It's just, can't do that when I'm racing as well.
No, that makes sense. Just a quick story from my side. We met last year at that track, and came on the show shortly after. Leading up to MOKAN, in the back of my head, I was like, I wonder if Joey will show up again, because I know he wants to support Heckman, you know, the oil deal. And then, so I was just sitting there, and I know Beasley posted stuff, so I'm just sitting there. It's like, I'll probably race with those 275 dudes, or in the Outlaw dudes. He'll probably race with them. That's what I kept thinking. You know, he updated his car and all that stuff. So that I'm mowing the grass Thursday night. My phone's blowing up. Did you see his video? He's putting 26s on.
Yeah.
I was like, and I kept it to myself. I didn't like tell other people in my group that wasn't telling me. I was just like, seeing it all play out. And,
oh yeah, I kept it a secret for quite a while, because I did keep it really vague. That I knew, I told people I was going, just never told them what class. But then for the YouTube video, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna tell them. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Rod and I had even talked about it a little bit, like, hey, do you think Joey will come on little tires or 275s? And it's like, well, I remember Joey in a conversation somewhere, it sounded like in your post, you was replying somewhere, it sounded like you was giving Heckman shit, like you're coming to get him in the Outlaw class. Yeah. And it's like, well, I think he's going to come on 275s and run with the Outlaw guys.
Right.
That's kind of was our initial thinking, but that all changed.
Yeah. But no, I mean, just like I said on the big end, I'm just glad we got the race. I'm glad it lined up. When you came over, you're like, well, looks like I got the champ. I was like, I was told you've never been beat. I was just like,
oh man.
And,
hey, and talking about, you know, putting the laps on the car to learn the stuff. And obviously you put a ton of laps on your car over the years. We've experienced that with Rod's car on a smaller scale over the last few years. We've done, you know, some wrong things, and you just learn them little pieces, and you get little bites. You just, a little success, a little better pass, a little better 60 foot. And you've done all that. And we're still learning that with Rod's car, but you learn what works and what don't. And we've seen it on a smaller scale with his car over the last couple of years.
Yeah, just like I told you guys, the number one thing my opponents do that lose to me is they race the beater bomb. Just like I told you guys, I said, hey, just race the racetrack. But there are some times where I got caught slipping and the other guy just overpowered the racetrack and I was still able to win. But obviously, you know, you guys knew I made a okay run, that 443, and you were going to have to push it a little, but I mean, it's racing. You can look at how to do better and probably come out there and kick my butt next time.
Man, because we do have a pretty conservative 441 tune-up, and that's what we put in and then tickled it, like I was telling you.
Yeah.
We probably should have just went straight up with the 41,
But, yeah. I mean, it would have been a really close race. Overall, I left my tune-up the same most of the weekend. I just worked on the chassis, handling it, because I knew I had the 60-foot where I wanted it to be in the 1-teens. I don't like to go up there and spin. So obviously you guys saw I sat out a few of the runs because it's just a waste of time to me to go up there. And
degrees.
So so I kind of played it safe in the 60-foot and, had some wheelie problems and the spinning over the bumps, and I knew as soon as the track came around a little, it was going to go really fast. And overall, I kind of just played it safe and was able to, make it to the end first. I mean, but had we raced in the heat or anything like that, I think the 8.5 cars would have really struggled.
Yeah. No, I like it. Another thing about, your first, Gary, your question, or maybe it was Joey that asked that about the 2 tires.
Mm-hmm.
If Al wouldn't have put the 2 tires together, no one would even be talking about it. You know what I mean?
You're right.
And
you're right.
2 separate classes, it would be 2 classes with 4 or 5, 3 or 4 cars in each class, whatever you want, however, barely trying to stay alive. And but a few years back when we were at PRI and Al was talking about it, we were just like, what does this mean exactly? And we had to figure that part of it out.
One of our first thoughts when that class the 2 come together was, man, Joey or Ryan Mitchell could come in here and just smash this class with their outlaw style car on the little tire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right behind that, like a few months later, is when you went to Flying H.
Mm-hmm.
Slicks. And of course you had the big block then,
Right. Right.
So, it kind of just confirms our talking through it. But at the same time, like you said, we're just trying to have a good old boy series here and run through it. If someone wants to come and, tattoo everything and, we just kind of run the series, it's a great series, something to do with
Yeah. Yeah. And overall, I think the path that it's on is really good. The class rules with the cars that you guys have outside of me showing up, that was a one-off thing. I don't know if I plan to show up again, but the cars that you guys have, the rules are really close. I mean, obviously I do some homework, and looking back at it, you and Foreman are really close, and that's the 2 different tires. So, it realistically just needs to get some other class cars to catch up a little bit. And, the 8.5 versus 275 class would be really close.
Yeah.
The reason why I probably will steer clear of the series is, overall the payout is tough for me. I'm used to showing up to races that pay a little bit more, and it's just tough. It's just tough when you have other avenues that you normally race, and this one is off the beaten path. It's just tough to keep showing up. So that's realistically the honest reason why I probably, unless I just get bored, which I'm not going to say this weekend was because I got bored, but that does happen. Just that's the instance of when I went to Flying H and just beat the snot out of the car. You're like, I don't like racing that hard for nothing. And records are cool, but they really don't pay a lot. They don't pay anything, honestly. So, a few posts on Facebook and that's about it. But I don't know. We'll see.
The TPM breaks and all that. That was cool. But
yeah.
To your point, you can go out there and, swing for the fence, get some records, and you're, because, like, obviously you're 10 times bigger than any of us, but as far as followings and, that sort of thing. So you kind of got to tickle that jar a little bit too,
Yeah.
But
got to make the sponsors happy every once in a while. That, you know.
Yeah.
And overall, since we're on that subject, I know you guys like drama. Based on the post that I made, I did not know that there was an Australian car that last week went 435 with a 3, and I went 435 with a 5. So, in my opinion, that guy has the record because you saw my posts. Any time slip with an error, I just can't get behind it. And overall, that should be more drive for Wes to get back out there and prove me wrong.
Okay. So are you and Wes talking or racing or what's going on there?
He did call me the other day and was like, you know, he couldn't make it out to the race this weekend, and you know, we talked, and there was no harsh words or nothing, and I flat out told him that I don't believe it. I mean, again, I can look at Ozark's app pretty easily. You can type in Wes's number, and he sits at home in the 1-teen 60 foots. And overall, to go from a 1-teen to a 107, that takes quite a bit. Now, is Flying H way better than Ozark? Maybe on a given day, but overall, I think anytime there was an error in a time slip, even if there are people that say, oh, it was only the mile-an-hour sensor or this or that, I just think it's not that creditable. But overall, that's just my opinion. I mean, if Wes wants to claim he has the record till the day he dies, then that's okay. But my post just asked whether Facebook world, because I mean, I didn't like put it out there, but I just asked, like, since Facebook and social media is kind of the only ones that keep track of records, is a time slip that has a timing error reputable? And every single one of them said no. So
right on. Well,
right.
Yeah.
Either way, it ain't me anyway. So it's that guy in Australia.
Right. What's he got? You know what kind of car he's rolling?
Yeah, it's some Australian car, but they race in a class that they have to be, I think, 3,200 pounds. Wow. Now, granted, it's a 481X car, but either way, racing that heavy on that small of a tire, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is impressive. You know, I don't know if everybody knows this, but it's actually wintertime right there.
Yeah.
So yeah. Air is what I'm trying to say.
Good air.
Yep. But, yeah, because that same guy went a 439 before. So I honestly thought the next closest was Wes's real time slip with a 438. But
where was that at?
It was at Flying H, where he went a 1-teen 60 foot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The same day.
Yeah. Huh. I know he went I know that event you're talking about at Flying H, we wasn't there for it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it was in October, so the track was probably pretty good. I mean, did Wes go 107? I don't know, maybe, but unlucky enough, it had an error on the time slip, and I'm gonna live by that.
What was the error? I don't know what's going on.
It said 10 mile an hour.
Oh, weird.
So
okay.
Now, had he said, "Oh, I got a draggy here that shows very, very, very close," because I use a draggy every run, and it's a way to look at something consistent, because the draggy is going to be consistent every racetrack you go. But there are some racetracks that you go and the clocks could be hot. There's a few racetracks that I've been to where all of a sudden I'm going 5 mile an hour faster, and the draggy says not. So it's like, well, something's wrong with the clocks, because the draggy uses GPS. Well, the track uses sensors, so they can manipulate where the sensors are to make people love their racetrack because you're going faster there.
Sure.
You can move them.
So I don't know. Either way, that's my opinion. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that have something different, but
what did you answer your own question on the tires?
About what? Which one?
Yeah, just like because you asked like what do you think's better or what do you like? You know, you asked me that question.
Overall, I feel like the 275 cars can be faster. Let's put it that way. Can be faster. Has the potential to be faster.
Right.
The reason why you guys haven't needed to go faster is because there isn't that competition there. Competition, just like I said, makes you go faster, makes you work harder. So I believe a car like yours could go faster than me, has the potential to go faster than me. Just you guys haven't needed to because you're out there winning. There's other cars that aren't faster than you yet. But that's why I feel like the rules are kind of skewed. The 8.5 tire is pretty small for the average car. Is mine not average? Probably not. But an average car that's going to come to the series to race on it, it's going to be a lot harder to make it down versus a car of yours, a Fox body, let's just say. I'm not here to pick on you, but you are the champ. You are the champ. So
that's right.
A Fox body with a stock floor and stock front frame rails and a cast small block with any size single turbo has been $399 at 192.
Yeah.
So whether or not you will go $399, you know, that's tough to say. It has the potential.
Sure.
You know, a car like yours has the potential. Will somebody, an outlaw car, an 8.5s do that? Well, we already know no, because the world record is in the 30s.
Yeah.
So 0.3 is a big difference. But like I said from the get-go, that particular series is following a good path.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's in a good ET range as well.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. And me and Gary talked about that.
Far.
And
so far.
I think just like Foreman, he's chiming in, but you know, he wants that 35 now too. You know what I mean? Everybody wants that. And that's what keeps us going, right? That's why we're out in the garage spending money. Just, you know, yada yada. And no, I think the whole deal's great. People have asked me too, like making sure I wouldn't, you know, you okay? You know, I'm like, man, it's awesome. You know,
it's fun. Shit.
Yeah. You know, maybe.
I mean, all it's going to take is better air, better track conditions, honestly, because I think that's what we were all fighting this weekend was the weather and the track conditions just based on the weather. I mean, that's all.
I agree. I think we even talked about it, I think, after the first race at Centerville, that in the finals at Ozark in October, 2 people are going to go through in the finals. They're both going to go 30s and someone's going to lose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely.
Yeah, and it might be one with a 26 and it might be one with the 275.
Yeah, just ironically enough, it was 2 8.5s this weekend, but I think that's a unique scenario. I mean, like I said, I don't plan on chasing points or anything like that. It was just an event to go to and support. And, you know, I did have a lot of fans come up and say they really enjoyed watching, you know, new cars and stuff like that. And it was just to shake things up. There was no negative effects about it or anything like that. I mean, like I said, everybody was really good sports. Granted, I don't know everybody, but, you know, I think the whole atmosphere all the racers and everybody were having a really good time, and that's why I really like coming to that event.
Yeah, where we was pitted at, right? At that little intersection. So
Mm-hmm.
where we was at, I was standing on the back of the trailer. Some dude, I don't know who he was, some dude come walking up and he goes, "Hey, do you know where Beater Bomb's pitted at?" And I said, "Go back on this road, go straight down there through the next intersection. He's down there on the right-hand side, somewhere down there. You'll find him." Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't like, "Is this the Champs trailer?"
No.
He said, he wanted to know where Beater Bomb was pitted
That's
at.
right. Where's BB? He's in the house.
Yeah, I mean, different markets, they like seeing different stuff, and I think I brought a good crowd to the track, and was and also, if we look at it, like, now you guys are going to be pushed to go faster instead of being comfortable in your 440 to 450s range where you guys usually race. Now you're going to try and just squeeze every ounce you can, because Foreman's obviously going to go home and think the exact same thing. Yeah, he's going to be trying. And, now you guys are going to be the race to the 30s, and it'll be awesome to watch. I think it'll be good. And I definitely think it's going to happen this year. And who knows when Wes gets his car back out, maybe it's done now. I'm not sure, but obviously with the mods that he has been doing, he has a lot of potential, just like my car, to do really well.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And you mentioned Foreman. What we noticed about Foreman in his new car, they stumbled a little bit early, but now we've noticed they're consistent 50s. It's 50-something, 50-something. Then he's going to go consistent 40s at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Then he has mentioned here he wants them 35s.
Yeah.
So they're getting it figured out as well.
Oh, yeah. We're
talking about, 4 different cars here, if you will. And they're everybody, the 26s, the 275, small block Ford, LS. Foreman's got a big block with nitrous, twin, single, and that's kind of cool too.
Oh, yeah.
And Troy's just getting his deal figured out, and he's got the 3rd gen Hemi, so that's kind of, and I kind of like that part of it too.
Yeah, there's a big range of cars, and that's what I'm getting at, is that that series would be a lot of fun to race in. I just wish it paid more, but I get why it doesn't, and it's a fun little series. Honestly, like we talked, it's just a little too far for me to chase. Because overall, I mean, diesel for my rig and stuff, it's about $1 a mile average, and that's pretty expensive. I mean, if you look at this weekend, MOKAN was about 300 miles for me one way, so $600, and then you throw in tires, fuel, maintenance. I mean, I'm barely in the green, and that's only if you win.
Yeah.
So,
no, I get it.
It's okay though. I knew ahead of time the payouts, and I knew ahead of time what I was going to look at. So I got no regrets at all.
Yeah. And hats off to Beasley and the team too, because they had some bonus kitties too. We made it to 10 cards. You also got the fastest ET, so that was a little bit of gas money for you as well.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And we appreciate that. They worked their butts off, to make that happen.
Yeah, and overall, I know I've said this before, but I heard a lot of comments regarding how late it was and stuff, but I am really happy that they compromised and they did their best to push the start times back a little bit to help us racers not have to race in 110 heat index or whatever it was. Yeah. And, overall, the event did go pretty smooth. Yeah. I mean, I have zero complaints besides breaking the beams in a competition by or whatever it was, a drawn by. But, oh, well.
Yeah, no, all in all, great weekend. I'll go, people at work, they know I race and they'll catch me on Facebook or whatever. And you know, and they're like, "How's your weekend?" I go, "It's brutally hot, man. Brutally hot."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was.
They're like, "What was the name?" Hot Summer Night. So I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah." So
Yep. It fits for sure. And I mean, I think last year it wasn't that hot, but I don't remember.
no,
This year, definitely hot.
Yeah. Does Darcy like the 275s or the little tires?
I don't think she likes radials in general, just like me. I mean, it takes a lot of time to switch a car from slicks to radials and gathering the data needed and stuff like that. It's just really, really hard. I mean, overall, her going from the smaller tire to the bigger tire kind of struggled with the gearing and converter, stuff like that. Granted, in my scenario, it made my car faster, honestly, because I had too much gear on a 28, and so the 26 really helped it accelerate once I hit high gear. So I don't foresee Darcy racing on radials again. Now, if they decide to move to a 28 slick, I can probably see that, and then make changes to the car to better fit that 28 slick. But I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of work. I mean, you guys see it.
Yep.
Rod, doesn't the rule allow a slick? Or,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought. Yeah.
Yep. Now, I wish they would make a rule that I could race a 28 slick, because I would do that in a heartbeat. That would be so much easier.
You could on the 275 side, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know.
Because just as long as it's a non-W, but you'd have to have factory firewall and floor and yada.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, realistically, my car fit those rules almost. I was just missing the factory floor last year, and I mean that was when I went 406 as well. So that's where I'm getting at.
Yeah,
your car could be going 4.0s, 390s. You just got to push yourself to get there.
That's fast. Yeah, I like taking little bites.
Yeah, you'll get there.
I will, and I don't care. I'll put it out there. I think the most boost my car saw this weekend was 28 pounds.
Yeah. So, like I said, you gotta have somebody push you.
Yeah, I hear you. But it's like I messaged you earlier today, man. You know, what's the thing? Iron sharpens iron or whatever. I'm pumped up, you know, and even if you don't come back the rest of the year or whatever, now, just like Foreman or anybody in our class, we're chasing that 35 number now. Wes, anybody, they're chasing that.
Yep.
Man, 177. That's rolling. And well, that's outlaw numbers there. I'm talking about outlaw 5, you know. And
right.
I think, you know,
what was the Monarch record was like 169 and change, right?
So
yeah,
it ain't like it went 171. You know,
no, way out there.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty normal for my car, though. I mean, like I said, the radial helped, obviously, and the smaller tire really helped, you know, speed things up. From the tune-up that I was on was basically the tune-up that I ran at US 36, where I went 174. So, I mean, picked up some mile an hour from the gearing change and the radial. So,
yeah,
realistically, pretty normal. I mean, it is a stock block LS, but I'm not pushing it hard yet. Definitely not as hard as I did when I went 185 last year. So,
yeah.
I've got some room to go. I just, you know, played it safe this weekend. I was really worried about spinning out the back with the smaller tire and most of the bumps. So that's kind of why I just hovered. I mean, you saw I kept the exact same tune-up when a 35 and a 37. I mean, they were pretty identical.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Rod, in the race where you and Joey raced, what was you shooting for on that tune-up in the 60 foot? What should that have went ahead? It went.
If it would have went, it probably would have been like a 12 or a 13. I would say pretty conservative, because before the tickle, it was pretty much dead 15s, and actually the pass before, it went a 14, and so that's what I was thinking. I was just going to put it out there. I was going to try to run like a 96 in the 8 or in the 332 96 ish, and then I probably would have went 38 or 39. I don't, because I run the 43 before. Now I know that you can run faster than the 35. Like I know that, but I was just trying to, do a little bit what you said and a little bit what I was trying to do.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm just telling you that happens every time I race somebody.
Yeah, and because my car's not been in the 60 foot in the O's yet. It's been a lot of 10s. Last year at that track, it went an 11. And we were hitting it pretty harder back then too. But I was spinning the tires against cars that I don't need to be pushed. You just got to race your.
Oh yeah.
You're saying race. Yep. And so we're just trying to run in the 15s in 60. And
and it's been working out for you. You're the champ.
That's right. Woo!
I appreciate it, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Around, we don't have a whole lot right now in the Wichita area. The Arc City deal with Harper was there. It kind of, right now it's run a little bit more no prep, so it's not really our lane. And so we started messing with these Titans 2 or 3 years ago. We ran the full series last year and again this year. And it's just, it's enough for us. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would hit it every weekend type situation. I think the most we've ever done is 3 weekends in a row. And but yeah, it's just enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good way to say it. It's just enough.
Yeah.
But
and it's a lot of fun for sure. The events are a lot of fun. You get a lot of test hits and you can buy back in. That, like we talked already, that really drew me in more because I knew I was going to struggle. And so that factor definitely drew me in a little bit more than usual.
Yeah.
So I hope newer cars can look at it like that as well. And maybe, car counts can go up.
Yeah. Agreed.
There's more out there. There's some being built. We know there's a few around.
And
they're
Travis,
not there yet.
Travis should be racing with us as well. He's
Travis Gore.
The motor, your deal. I think there was another car. I just can't think of it off the top of my head, but it's a good series. I think maybe last year was a little test of the combo class, and obviously they came back with it, because the data showed there was about equal cars, and each time we went to an event, there was about the same. There might have been a couple more 275s, but it ain't like there's only one showing up with a 26.
Right.
And
right.
And then at the end of the whole event, it came down to Wes and I, and that's two separate deals,
Yeah. Yeah.
And he had the record at that point, and I had the championship at that point, and so it is what it is.
Yeah. What was the 8.5 or what are we calling it? The 270, the class record? What was the class record? What was the class record before?
4.0, and on the DT and the mile an hour was 169, both by 226 tire cars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lance Mason had the mile an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, and I saw something. They're both third gens. What's going on? Hey.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Hey,
no, it's a cool event.
Yeah.
Chris is asking, what's it weigh, Rod? He's asking what your car weighs.
He already knows. He just messing around.
I'm going to guess 2,800 with you in it.
Yeah, that's close. Yeah. I'm not south of 24, and I don't know what you weigh or Foreman weighs or anything else. But we're all smart,
I'm south of 2,800.
No, I know you're south of 24. I'm saying you're south of 24. And
I'm north of 1500 and south of 2800.
Same here.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you guys saw the build. I really took the time to lose weight, and
Yeah.
it did. I mean, the biggest weight saving was moving the motor back allowed me not to run as much ballast. That was the absolute biggest weight saving. Because, I mean, for reference, I was running a couple 100 pounds last year just on, now granted, no prep surfaces, but, and starting out this year, I haven't ran much, way less. I ran weight this weekend. I ran 80 pounds in the back just for consistency's sake. Like I said, I was really struggling with the small tire and spinning over the bumps. So I am a fan of running weight to make cars more consistent, and consistency is what wins races, in my opinion. It's not, now granted, this example, you know, the fastest car did win, but that is not always the case.
Oh, right,
because especially with radials, one guy goes out there and spins, that's it. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to catch somebody really after that.
The chip draw keeps that pretty interesting too.
It does.
Yep.
It does. You know, because the race we were at before, it was a ladder. And so, you know, you might have an advantage if you're, you know, qualify a little better or whatever. And and so, but yeah, the chip draw, it comes down to it, you know, and also too, you know, odd number out of the gate, you got to buy. Sometimes third round or whatever, there might be an odd number again, you know, just how it plays out with the cars. And so we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah. Now I will go on the record. I hope those guys that put on this event will listen. And from the outside looking in, I do know one thing this event could really, really gain from. I noticed, and this was not this weekend in general, but obviously I watch from the back. I notice during testing, there needs to be some sort of order of operations, meaning in a class, if car A, B, C, and D test in that order, it needs to be flip-flopped the next round. That would really, really, you know, alleviate a lot of issues.
Yeah. You talking about racing to the front to get on the fresh glue? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, I could see that. I saw people running to the front of the pack that it's not even, they're not even racing with those dudes. And then that's what I'm getting at. Now, granted, this weekend I was way in the back, so it was a little tougher for me to hear and see when we were supposed to go up there. So I kind of watched other cars. And then I noticed one time I was up there way too early because another guy that I watched go up there had gone up way too early. Now, maybe he was in the scenario I was, I don't know, but I do wish that in the future they implement some sort of rule like that, where the testing order gets flipped. Not classes flipped. I don't care about that. The cars in each class, I would absolutely love to see whoever goes first, test it 1, goes last, test it 2. And then you just, and maybe you chip draw to figure out where you're at in that order. Because granted, then you could be like, well, I'm just going to sit in the middle and I'll be in the middle every time, you know, but I get what you're saying.
I don't know. There's a lot of animosity over that. I promise. I promise.
I was going to say something too on the safety side. I know you never went down to the big end, but it got freaking backed up down there.
Oh yeah.
There's not a lot of room, and racers are helping racers getting parachutes picked up and pushing cars off because here comes the next pair, and we're still waiting for all the golf carts to come down or whatever. And but anyway, that's the only thing I was going to bring up later to the promoters, you know. Like you're a Tulsa or something, it don't matter, you know.
Right.
Like, and even Ozark, they got a little bit more of a teardrop where you kind of get out of the way. But but like that's something to look into safety wise.
No, for sure. And my chutes, they're on they're automatic, so they come out, and I was able to make that first turn off every time.
There you was.
Yeah.
And yeah, I heard you talking. I sat there on the racetrack for what felt like an eternity.
Oh, yeah. No, so they're
my!
Like, he's got plenty of room.
He waited for your tail lights.
Yeah.
Hey,
and I was like, dude, this guy knows how to race. That's exactly what I was thinking about. This guy knows how to race. He's going to turn in front of me. And so
no way.
I turn idle down, and I turn, and here you go. I don't even know if you restart your car. You know, you're just like, there you go.
No, I just left it sit there and idle.
Okay. Yeah, I was telling Gary about that on the way back. 3 hours of windshield time. So I was like, yeah, this dude, he just sat there like you're supposed to, but not everybody knows that stuff, Joey, you know?
Yeah, I know, but it's dangerous. I mean, I can't turn around and see you, so how do I know where you're at? How do I know I didn't even know if you spun. I had no idea.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I mean, so it's like, yeah, you're supposed to sit there and wait. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So
now you got it.
But I mean, I race a lot. Obviously, I make a lot of passes. I go and drive the golf cart down the racetrack beforehand to see which way you have to turn off. Some people don't even know that.
Right. Yep.
So there's a lot of racer etiquette that, maybe people watch this and learn that, I mean, go check the racetrack out beforehand so you know where the time shack is, how you're going to get back to the pits, kind of all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, agree.
But so then your next race is the Titans one in Tulsa, or are you going to do something else before then?
I don't know. I think there's something coming up at Ozark in a couple of weeks. Talk through that, look the car over, but obviously I got to do the Tulsa deal. September 11th and 12th. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Too. I think I don't know if it's 4 or 5 weekends away. I got a little bit of, home life I got to keep clean, Oh,
That's four open weekends.
4 open weekends. And
man,
I'll just put it out there. I'll be chasing that 35 on that track,
We love going to Tulsa.
Tulsa's pretty good. So, I mean,
it is. And we like that facility. I mean, we talked about it before because we were talking about Eddyville. Tulsa's quarter-mile track. And then you got all the shutdown. Oh, my goodness.
You can coast down back to the pit.
You hit all the brakes, and then you're on shoots and everything. You don't even need to shoot. And then you're like, oh, I got to give them more gas, get off the track, And on the way down, you can shut the car off and just coast all the way down. And, all asphalt, parking, just all that cool stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tulsa is a pretty nice place. I do like racing there. I like to go fast. I mean, I like to race on good, better racetracks, and going fast is fun. That is for sure.
Yeah. That place has a good vibe, man. It's fun.
Yeah.
Now the Ozark race, I saw they're paying $5,000 to the 10.5 class, but the 275/8.5 class, I'm guessing, $1,000 again.
Yeah, that's the way I understand it. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I don't know. That's just, I don't know. That's 5 hours, 5.5 hours for me again.
Yeah, it's about that for us too. About 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
To go to Springfield.
Yeah, it depends on how long we hang out at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Last time I went to Ozark, I had to go buy a flamethrower from the gun store.
Oh yeah, right on the corner there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh yeah. It was pretty cool for sure. I mean, I don't remember. It was like $300 or something, or $600. I don't remember, but yeah, it runs off a Milwaukee battery and gasoline. Really.
No kidding.
Holy crap. That sounds
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man.
It's basically just a fuel tank and a fuel pump inside there, and then an igniter, and that's it.
Just carrying a bomb around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
You thought about like racing with the outlaw guys with 275s with your car?
No, I probably won't when I have the LS. I mean, it's just those guys are, faster,
Sure.
and they have no LSs there. So I know where I sit, and honestly, I don't want to push the car that hard. Do I feel like I could compete? Yeah, probably, but I just don't want to push the car that hard, and for what normally is only a $2,000 payout, that is really tough to swallow. If I break the motor over racing for $2,000, I mean that's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. Now, I don't want to be portrayed as the guy that I'm just going out there to race for money, but it is a factor. I do go out there and race for fun as well, but the money is a factor, especially when you have a caliber of car I have. It costs a lot of money to run, and you got to factor that into the equation, especially for my program. I guess not everybody's program is like me, so I just don't want to be portrayed as the guy that I just chase the money, but it has to at least make sense is all.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Totally makes sense.
What is your plans for the rest of the year?
What's that?
What is your plans for the rest of the year?
I really haven't looked further than this next weekend. I knew my schedule to this next weekend, but I haven't looked any further than that. At the end of September, I do have the ice cream cruise, which is really big local event that I have not lost at yet. And obviously it's been going on for several years. Last year we had to split the money, but I didn't lose. So, and then I locked into the $200,000 shithole racetrack one down in Texas in November. But other than that, I don't have like anything locked in that I can think of, but I don't know, more slick tire racing, I hope. That's for sure.
What about Flying X? They got anything for you that you look good on your calendar or anything?
They only have radial events, I believe. I don't think they have any no prep or light prep events. And it's going to have to be after November that I start pushing the car that hard, because I just don't want to blow it up yet. And I mean, knock on wood, everything's been running pretty good. I broke the transmission a couple weeks ago, and that's a tough pill to swallow. Obviously, I had to overnight parts and get it fixed right away, and I don't know. It's just tough. I need a break, and I think I'm probably gonna, like you guys said, take some time off racing. I mean, this next weekend will be 7 weeks in a row that I've raced. Dang. Honestly, it would have been 8, but the very first event I was going to go to got rained out. So it's just been a lot. And I think I'm probably ready for a week or 2 break here, and then I'll get bored again and have to get back at it. But it's just so tough because the car is working so well. You're just so excited to see what else it can do. And that just pushes me harder and harder to work on it and, get back out there.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Man,
I mean, because it's such a new combination, not the drivetrain combination, but the whole car is so new. Like, you're out there setting new bests every time almost.
Yeah.
Yep. It keeps pushing you.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that's it. That's it.
So
we appreciate you coming to to the Titans race. It was awesome. Appreciate you coming on the show tonight, talk about it a little bit,
Yeah.
But
hopefully I'm not portrayed as some asshole.
Nah.
Was ever said that to me on the side, especially, dude, you had a lot of people coming up and talking. And like I said, I think it's just a great series and, coming through and, everybody wants to win,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Everybody wants to win and everybody, has their formula and what they can do and the time they have or the income they got to make it happen, So.
Right. Yeah. Everybody's program's different. And, just averaging 10 cars an event, I hope it continues on because that is pretty good. I mean, no prep is sort of dying. I mean, the event, I think it was 2 weekends ago I was the only car there.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately I came up with a compromise to race the other losers of the other classes, and then I had my red stop switch got shut off and I lost. But I could have shown up and said, hey, I'm the only guy here, pay me the money, but I didn't. And I mean, that's kind of the direction No Prep has been going. And so you guys should feel really lucky and, glad that the series is doing well. And honestly, the cars are pretty high caliber. So yeah. I hope, the rest of the year is really good and maybe more cars will see it and show up, to the events coming up.
Yeah, I agree with all that. Well said.
The cars are awesome and the people are too, the drivers and the guys and the crews, all the crew guys hanging out and the drivers, everybody's cool. And you were fun to hang out with. We had a good time with you and it was really cool. It was a great fun weekend.
Oh yeah, and like I said, the good old boys club.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I would get to know everybody if I raced it more often and stuff like that. But I do want to give a shout out to the Foremans. I did ask them some questions regarding the tire, and they were open arms telling me whatever I needed. And, I just wanted to give them a big shout out that they didn't really know me personally. And that really meant a lot. And I wish, guys like that and guys like you guys would, be around other tracks that I get to race at, and, I won't have to come radial racing. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys and them for doing that. And it just really meant a lot, honestly.
No, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Great shout out. Man. A great shout out. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I had to race James twice, and he really put up a good fight. You guys are going to have to watch my YouTube video on Thursday that drops. The GoPro footage, we were neck and neck the whole way to the 330, and that was just such awesome racing. He nailed the treed me, even though I am decent on the tree. And he treed me and gave it everything he had. Obviously that car was running really good all weekend. He made it down when some of us didn't. Yeah. And so, quite a big threat for sure. And, just racing with them, it was really great, especially telling an outsider, kind of some, not secrets, just some tips and tricks on the tiny tire. And, it honestly really meant a lot.
No, that's a great shout out.
That's awesome.
Goodness, Gary. Got frog in his throat. But yeah, that's and they are.
You go to the fridge and get some whiskey.
They help each other out, that's just the way it happens out there, It's really good group. It really is.
They would help anybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's so good.
And they've been
racing. Yeah.
I don't know what year this is, the series. We've only come the last 3 years, so we were the new people, and so yeah, it's been great. It's been great.
it's like 7 or 8. I kind of remember Al, like, you know, I can't believe we've done it for 7 years. I was like, this might be the year number 8-ish. So it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be curious to see how they transform it and, you know, adapt if needed. But boy, I really hope they do something with that testing procedure. You know, I feel like that could really, and honestly, maybe it will level the playing field a little. You know, the guys that are getting out there on the fresh glue are always going fast. Maybe they need to race on less glue and, you know, maybe it'll level the playing field. I don't know. But it could really throw a wrench into things, honestly.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Huh.
I mean, then people won't be rushing to get up there. I mean, I know how radial prep racing is. Anybody on the fresh glue is going to have the better shot, but is that really making you a better racer? I don't know.
Good point. Yeah.
So
interesting. Yes. Good stuff, man.
It's just the outsider. It's just the outsider looking in, obviously. I mean,
yep.
I just want to see the event do good, and I hope they're listening, and I mean, maybe they can put some thought into it.
Sure. Oh, they're listening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're here somewhere.
Because I don't see any of the comments, so I'm just talking out my ass. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's been great. It's been great.
We better cruise on with the rest of our show, Joey. And but you know, the thumbnail I built with your picture of your car, I didn't use that to bait you in here. I want you to know that.
No, it's all good. I like chatting with you guys and helping the podcast out, and you know, really stirring up some conversation. And I mean, because obviously I'm not a regular. I'm not a regular that you guys talk to all the time, and maybe I look at things differently, and maybe it'll open some people's eyes and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was a great conversation for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody else listening would agree too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. 100%. And you make a good point about, like, you know, you came and you'll race and maybe you come to one again, or next year we'll see you at MOKAN again, you know, just whatever. And but yeah, an outside perspective is nice, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I won't show up to another. I just don't have any plans of it right now. I mean, the series is really fun to race. You guys are really fun to race with. And maybe I'll have a void in my schedule to where I'll just be bored one weekend and swing on down, you know? So just right now, I just don't have any plans of it. That's all.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Yep. Man, this was fun, Joey. So glad you took the time out of a little chunk of your night to hang out with us a little bit. We got the rest of the wrap up of the race to jump into, and man, anytime you want to chat about some stuff, give us a holler.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And
you know where we're at. You know where we're at. Give us a shout.
Looking for that video to drop too on Thursday. I'll be ready.
Thursday.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay. Thanks, Joey. Have a good night.
All right. See ya.
See ya. Man, that was a great conversation.
Man, whoa, that was quite the intro an hour there, you know.
Man, yeah. And those of
you coming on.
Yeah, those of you watching don't go nowhere. We got some stuff. Joey was like a kind of, it just happened like out of nowhere, pretty recent, and so we got that in there, and that was fun. It was like he said, a fresh set of eyes and outside look. It was real good.
Cool.
I enjoyed that. Let's shout out to our partners real quick. Titans of 10.5, the fastest small tire series in the Midwest. CMB Chuck's Metal Buildings and Construction. Harry Street Carpet. Ozark Raceway. Mobile Recon Mobile Detailing. Ultra Color Collision Repair. TNS Race Cars. And Sandland Iron and Metal. thanks a bunch to those awesome partners hanging out with us and on our podcast with us in 2026. We're about halfway through the year. It's going fast.
Going fast. Man.
Yep. And speaking of Sandlin Iron and Metal, we talked to Chad the other day, and Stude would have been there. He had some other stuff going on, some family stuff. Otherwise, the old Studebaker would have been there in Outlaw.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be cool.
He wanted to. They had a little, vacation trip planned. People outside the family there making plans, and they don't know when race weekends are.
Right. Just like people making wedding dates.
Yeah. What's going on there?
Man, Wes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And shout out to our other partner right here on your screen, right there at the bottom and middle, the little car emblem and the Mobile Recon Mobile Detailing. Zach Mullen. I dropped off my 2012 F-250 today. He's going to get the super duper Mac Daddy cleanup tomorrow. Detail job. And I think I've got somebody looking at it pretty serious, but it's going to look sharp. It's going to be nice and pretty, and he's going to get her spiffed up real good. So excited to see that all nice and cleaned up and move it to a new owner. Let's move out of the way here. Pow. We talked about this. I kind of put that on top of us real quick a little bit. We covered the MOKAN. We just raced that. Next, we're going to next in the Titans group. We're going to Tulsa, September 11th and 12th, and in Ozark, October 2nd and 3rd for the World Finals.
Yeah.
Looking for two great outings on those two races. Whoa. You froze up a little bit, Rod. You're getting a little robot. Are you there? You're roboting on us. There you are.
I guess it's time for me to go in.
Oh no. We got a little bit. Kansas International Dragway. We have a ton of friends. We actually had some racing with us at MOKAN, some index guys, and there was a good showing. John Ketch was down there. Chris Padgett was down there. AJ was down there. There's some index stuff happening at Kansas International Dragway, August 22nd. And what's cool about this, if I remember right from Harper, there's two races on the same day. That second race is a Wally race. And there's a bunch of classes. There's 750, 650, 580, 530, box, no box. If you're interested in that index racing, check out their website, get the info on that. It's got some pay, and everybody wants a cool Wally.
Oh,
so
yes. That
would be really cool to race for a Wally. Oh, John Ketch. See, he knows John Ketch says, I'll be there. He's going to get him a Wally.
Heck yeah.
Zach Wilson says, how about Street Machines, y'all?
That's the weekend after the next Titans. Is that correct? On the schedule there? I think so.
Yeah, 18th and 19th.
Yeah.
Yep. Titans, and then that week. Yep, that's right. And then 2 weeks after that is back to Ozark is the finals for Titans. That's all going to roll off real quick after a bit here. It's going to fly, man.
Somebody said we're getting into the Bember months or whatever it's called, September, November.
Oh,
October,
yeah, that's
December,
right.
Burr months, yeah.
Our good buddy, Mr. Harper, he made this post on Facebook. This is some more information on Kansas International Dragway. Harper says, all right, small tire and heads up, guys. This is for everyone, but the biggest winners in this are you guys and the motorcycle guys. They need a smooth surface too. With all the experience I have, I know this is the missing link to radial testing, which is us, you. Please help us deliver the best track in Kansas. And he shared this post from Kansas International Dragway. They say, all right, Kid Nation, we're going to try something different. We added a donate to the cause ticker at the top of our website. All donations go directly to the cause. This will allow us to get improvements done a lot faster with the help of the community. Thank you to all that are supporting this racetrack to get it back to the best track to be at for fans and racers. So we're looking to do a little bit of starting line repair work. So they can get some good start line consistency and make it a little better. It's a good start for improvements. And on their website, when you can click that deal on the website, it takes you to a deal like this where it tells a little bit. It shows the goal progress. I screenshotted this the other day. It says help smooth out the hit and keep kid racing surface ready for clean, fast passes. Pitch in any amount, choose the name you want shown with your gift, and help fund grinding work on the starting line and track bumps. So just a little shout out, get a little help for the track there. They're looking for some donation help, and that's where they're at with that. They're trying to make that a great place for radio testing. Maybe get us some radio races again out there at Kid someday in the future.
Yeah, no kidding. No, it's great. It's great to see.
We love racing out there.
Yeah.
Melissa. Melissa says time to start thinking about calendar picks.
Oh yeah, for 2027.
Yeah. So that's what's happening at Kid. Go check that out and jump on their Facebook page and scope that out and help out if you can. We'll get right into the MOKAN stuff. Carl Blanton, that owns the place, has some numbers.
Nice.
This says by the numbers, 208 entries, 13 classes, 1 million degrees, 15 and a half hours. Shoo.
Dude, we can both verify they were all there,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It's just, I think the first thing that caught our eye was when we rolled up what we thought was early, and there was a lot of people over there.
There was.
And so we've already strategized for next year on that we're not going to talk about.
Yep.
And so then that was like the first aha moment. Then what was it, around 3:00, right? It was around 3:00, and you look out on the highway and people are standing still on the highway. And then you're like, what?
Traffic was stopped.
It was backed up. So then we went
both ways.
We saw both sides, cops out there directing traffic. Oh my goodness. I saw Rob Holzman's big old 18-wheeler stop on there.
Yep.
And it seemed like an hour and a half later he got in, and I remember this. I remember talking to Sandra Aves. I said, hey, Brian Weiss and Shannon Weiss are on the property. And she goes, okay. I go, they're not here, but they're on the property. It'll be.
You won't see them for a while.
Yeah. We just both start cracking up. Oh yeah.
And shout out to Sandra for them delicious chocolate chip cookies. Woo!
Finish them up.
We'll go place our order for some more for Tulsa. Maybe.
Those were huge.
Man, there we go. So good. And Hot Summer Nights, that was Carl shared this Hot Summer Nights post and added to it. And it says, if it seems like a lot of cars, that's because it was 208 total entries. Titans at 10.5 at Hot Summer Nights had 21 junior dragsters, 23 650 cars, 9 motorcycles, 23 in 580, 7 in Outlaw 10.5, 10 in Outlaw 8.5 versus Limited 275, 22 Little Titans, 15 Outlaw Big Tire, 40, holy smokes, 43 Pro Tree No Box, 8 top dragsters, 23 top sportsmen, and 14 Midwest front engine fanatics dragsters. Wow.
I think you said 15 on Outlaw. It was 5, but no big deal.
I did say 15. Oh, yeah, 7. Outlaw had 7. Yeah, a lot. Holy smokes. What a car count. The place was jammed up, packed.
Woo!
Man.
It was a good feeling. It was hot, but once the sun went down, it wasn't too bad. But
we hid in the trailer a lot.
We did. And what didn't we were talking about the humidity got worse as the night went on?
It did, yeah. Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah. Nice job, guys.
Yes. Yeah, and Beasley, I believe Beasley had made, I didn't say who, probably Beasley made this post. Said the good news is we sold every shirt we had. The bad news is there were several people who didn't get shirts this weekend. I keep telling y'all not to wait until 7 o'clock on Saturday. They gone. Rod's got one. You got the last one, didn't you? You took the last one?
Last one or the first one? I don't know.
They say, don't worry, though. We've got you procrastinators covered. Due to high demand, we've been taking orders for another run of shirts. Here's the details. They'll be available for local pickup or shipping. I can also deliver to the street machines at Ozark. Cost is $25 each. That does include shipping. All orders must be prepaid. Forms of payment is Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. I will close orders at 5 p.m. August 17th. You can message this page or my personal page with sizes and quantities. As always, thank you so much for the support. Something like that. Sold out.
And you got some, right? I thought you got
what?
One.
I failed to t-shirt up.
Oh, did you?
I did. I failed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I failed. Real. I'll have to get in on this if I do that. Man, it was so hot. I didn't want any more clothes.
Oh, I get it.
I wanted less clothes. Oh, man. Rolling along. Titans of 10-5 posted this up. Good evening, Titans of 10-5 Nation. After a blistering hot weekend at MOKAN Dragway, we crowned Adam Phillips and TNS Race Cars Wicked Quick Pro Charge Camaro the king of the street crown at Hot Summer Night 17. TNS has wanted this crown for many years, and the first crown is bittersweet for the entire team. We're just one short month away from our next stop on our Titans tour at Tulsa Raceway Park. Will Adam ride the high into T-Town, or will one of the other Sharks grab the win and take the big check? The Titans are coming in hot. Tulsa, you and your racers have been warned. Missouri, Kansas, and Arkansas is headed your way. We hope your racers have something for us. Be there September 11th and 12th. Cannot wait for Tulsa.
Nice.
Man. Yeah, and congrats to Adam. We got a pic of Adam here in his new crown. It's really cool. They got the winner circle pick, the TNS crew, the big check.
Yes.
Congrats to Adam and Tony and Stanley and Goose and everybody. Shelly.
Looks like he's got a number 2. Is that number 1?
I can't tell. Which finger does he have up? Well, and shout out to their hospitality. As always, they're amazing. Shelly had brownies and homemade ice cream. She whipped it up right there in the little ice cream bucket maker. And phew, so good.
Using the vehicle to run to the casino.
That brownie in the ice cream bowl with the ice cream, man, that was a good mix.
Oh, you didn't use a spoon. You just used the brownie,
Yeah, just scoop it.
Oh, yeah. No, great team. Look at this.
Look at that. What's fast as they went? Like a 4? Would they go a 4:10 or 11 or 12, something like that?
And is the record like 4? I don't even know what to say.
09 or something like that.
I know they did. We put up the money. They put up the money to run the 399. Jokingly, I told Goose, I go, you didn't have an extra 300 on you? You tell Tony to back it down a little bit. What's going on?
Right.
And of course, we had a laugh about that. But it was cool for the Titans and Goose to put the money out, and Beasley working his butt off too for all those sponsor money and the extras, for low ET, or if this many cars show up, because I think in every class it made the bonus money, enough cars showed up where they got into the bonus money. And it was just a great event.
And we know this crew in that car can run them numbers. It was just a really rough weekend weather, and it was just terrible. The air was bad. It was so hot. It was wet. Man.
Oh, Beasley just has a comment there. Okay.
4:10 is the MOKAN record. Adam has the record.
Oh, there you go. Ask the name.
Was that set at the event? Was that real time set? I wonder.
Must have been.
And here's Adam in his crown.
Look at that. So it's blue.
Yeah. It is blue. Look at that. Yep. You think it's painted orange yet? Maybe.
Oh, goodness.
Limited 275 versus Outlaw 85 is Joey. Joey come in and swept her up. Did an amazing job. He's also the new Titans at 10-5, and it says Titans at 10-5 and MOKAN records 435. Congrats to Joey. We just had a long conversation with Joey about his trip to MOKAN.
Yeah. Yeah, I was able to chime in. That was great timing.
Yeah. Beasley says correct. Justin Heckman had it previously. All right.
Okay.
Good job, Adam. Congrats.
Yep.
And Stanley Ray and Goose, Tony.
The whole team.
There's another pic of Joey's car.
Yep.
435. Man, that's a lick. Phew.
Yeah, that is a lick.
This is your class, so we got a few really cool pictures of your car as a parachute shot.
Right.
That you and Darcy? I think that was Darcy and Elaine.
Yeah, Chesney took that. Did a great job. Sent me some photos and got some shoots out or starting line, and yeah.
There's a 14-second video here too of this with this picture of you and Darcy. Here we go.
Okay. Nice.
Sounds good on the big end, screaming.
Yeah, rolling through.
That sounds good.
She's down there taking shoots out pictures and must have ran the video there. That's awesome. Yeah. And Darcy was fun to talk to as well. We talked staging lanes and on the big end and had a good pass there. There we go.
Another picture of your car there.
Cool.
Got the little front end hiked up a little bit, it looks like.
Then hiked up, got the rear hiked up. Man, that tool tray was on fire. I love that thing.
Yep.
That thing works good. And I know you got one already. But what'd you think about it?
Oh, yeah. Like the tools you needed just right there. It was just right there in the top. Good. Yeah. Wrench for the fittings on the valve cover and the spark plug holes. That was really cool. No, set them in there, ready to go. Take them out, put them in.
Yeah.
Then your little plug caddy handy.
Yeah. Yep. No, that was it. And shout out to Cliff and Troy Aves. I forgot my battery charger. And so, because like I'm right here at my laptop, this laptop I use for the tune-ups too. So I grab my bag, everything Friday morning, and I left that thing plugged into my little plug junction back here. And so Troy he let me use his when he wasn't using it, and to kind of keep it healthy. And then Cliff was already on his way down. I knew he was coming down. He didn't make the special trip, but he swung by the house. My wife was able to get that to him, and then he had me set up for Saturday. So, but
shout out to Cliff.
We're a little nervous, like, oh, we got 30% left,
Oh no.
And but yeah.
So, I don't know if mine will hold on 30. It might go from plug in 100 to 0.
Oh, is that where you get a battery? Yeah.
Oh, I got a new battery laying here. I need to shove it in there, but I'm scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you get Gavin on it or something.
Sure.
Some smart computer person, not a dumb welder. I can fix it, get a hammer. The burnout pick of your car here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Man, a lot of people back there. It's a good event, man.
It was. Little Titans winner, Austin Martin.
Yes.
Austin, yep. Austin and his mom and his wife, his dad. I'm not sure the fella on the far right.
Little Titan there.
Yeah, it looks like she's got him in her arm there on the left arm. Yeah. Kind of hard to see.
And shout to them, right? Friday morning, eggs, bacon,
potato,
toast.
Yep.
Man,
good stuff.
Yes.
You burnt some toast.
I did.
What's that? Somebody's burning toast.
Oh, it's bad. You can smell it, man.
Sorry, I smell toast burning. Get it out of there.
Yeah.
Troy says, I got home today and my battery's showing critical failure. Don't leave computer plugged in all the time.
Oh, man. It's got maxed out.
Yeah. This is more Little Titans. There was a bonus for the best package. That's like reaction time and closest to the index that you pulled the chip for was a 23.
Right.
And this is congratulations to Rodney Blackburn for winning the Mr. Perfect bonus from Eminem Audio Incorporated in the Little Titans class during Titans at 10.5 at Hot Summer Nights. And there was a little breakdown. It was hard to read. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 on there that I guess had the potential. So it was pretty fuzzy. I put my strong glasses on and tried to decipher it. And there's Rodney Blackburn. the winner with the 5:24.60.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's some close racing right there. Look at that.
The Cody actually won as 5:22.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a little but a 5:22.95.
Well, just a little too quick, right? Wasn't it a 20?
Close, man.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Awesome. Man, what a turnout for Little Titans, right? I mean,
yeah.
21, 22 cars. I mean, that was just fantastic.
Yeah, 22, man. Yeah, you want to run in and run with these guys, you better have your stuff together.
Oh, I ain't lying.
Man.
I ain't lying. And that class showed up and showed out, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
No,
and localish guys, Wichita local people, John Ketch, he's northwest of here or whatever. Chris Padgett from the Hutch area. Chris was into racing in that.
Yep.
No, he was racing 580, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's racing. Okay.
He's racing 650.
650. Oh man, I was wrong twice. Man, I better keep moving. Also with the Martins, 580 index winner Lewis Martin wins 580. So father son banged up each class.
Yes.
And won. How cool is that? Look at that. Both cars in the winner's circle, the big checks. Austin's new color.
That's right.
Yeah.
New paint job.
Did you was the toast toasting and you stepped back and peeked in the trailer before they unloaded it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And looks good. He just, I guess he got up one day, so he's going to paint his car, is what they said.
Yeah.
Paint himself. And yeah.
I like it. I like the silver over the blue.
Yeah.
Got my vote.
Looks good.
Austin says, I went a 23, just didn't have the reaction time.
Man. Yeah.
One of these days, you're going to draw that O out of that bucket, Rod.
It's funny.
These days.
We were Catch was we were texting back and forth. I think it was yesterday, maybe Sunday. It's a blur. And I was telling him that too. It's like, man, I've been trying to pull an O just to, just speed it up a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
The 20s and the teens have been working, it's been tight racing. But we'll see at Tulsa, And I got this little thing. I don't want to say it now for everybody, but I figured something out on the little sticky fingers deal. Well,
What was that thing you pulled out of there?
Like an extra bag of chips in there. So they were all together. I felt that. I go, I think there's something else in here. And
what bag of potato chips?
Yeah, it was something. And so, but like, anyway, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Beasley says that sheet is from E3, I think. We went through the round sheets from every elimination round to find the best package.
Okay.
That took some time, too. Holy moly. You ain't got time to go golfing. Man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Melissa says Ketch was third time out after a rebuild. He was running really well. Yes. Yeah. I like John's car. I like it. John says, I went 5.229 in the finals.
Oh,
man.
Needed what did they say? One more tater?
That's right.
Yeah.
No, Lewis says Rodney burnt up all our bread.
I ended up eating that once last set.
Oh, that's funny.
Trash. That's too burnt. Throw that in the trash.
Hey, I would have ate that burnt bread. I like burnt popcorn too.
Oh man.
But I absolutely 100% do not like burnt waffles. I mentioned that when I go to Waffle House. I want a nice, pretty brown waffle. Don't burn it. Nice and brown. 650.
Oh.
Alan Watts. How many has he won this year?
Woo.
He's won a few, I believe.
Man.
Wendy says my knees about went out when Austin won. I was so nervous.
Oh, that's awesome.
Man.
That's awesome. Well, because let's think through that. Because Lewis won first, right? I'm thinking of the car count because he came by us and he kept showing his white tickets.
Yeah, that was cool. He'd come by and he'd show a white ticket.
So
made another round.
Made another round.
Yes.
And then he stopped and talked to us right there. And so I think at that point he had won. And then I don't know if Austin had another round or whatever. Maybe they can correct us. But knowing that going in, you're already, one down, one to go. That had to be awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool. Them guys winning.
Yeah.
And now this is an awesome picture. Alan giving the text. Yes. Good job, Alan.
Yeah. He's such a hoot, man.
Pro Tree No Box winner, Cooper Reese.
Nice. Got the
Congrats.
family there, even with the puppy dog.
Lots of fellas, peoples, and a dog.
No box, right? What was that? 43 cars?
143.
And no box. Yeah.
43. Yeah.
43. 43 he rolled through. You know what I mean?
Dang, that's a great showing.
Yeah. He took it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Congrats, Cooper Reese. Okay. Austin says I was the very last car to go down.
Yeah.
Wendy says he had 2 more after Lewis. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Alan says 6 in a row for me, 7 for Old Blue. Man, dude.
Talk about putting a bounty out. God,
you the man.
Man alive.
Let's here we go. Hang on. This is for Alan.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man, good job. Comments over here. Melissa says Wendy's smile when she realized them may both be in the winner's circle was absolutely huge. They were all so excited.
Yes.
Great memories.
Great memories. Family fun.
Oh, okay. So this is info on Cooper Reese here. Chesney says Cooper is a younger kid, 17, I believe. Just started racing a big car last year, and he's won twice now this year. His dad is a regular in Foot Brake and Super Pro in our bracket series. Man.
There you go. Thank you.
Dang, that's cool.
Awesome. Yeah, racing family there. Nice.
Wendy says Alan gave Lewis a bottle of Crown after his win.
Heck yeah. Celebrate.
Junior Dragster winner, Race Rogers. Congrats, Race Rogers.
Man.
On
a name like that, you got to be a racer. Got to be a winner.
You gotta race.
Yeah.
Lewis says Alan Watts is my hero, and he gave me a bottle of Crown Royal for winning.
Heck yeah. Nice.
Well, didn't he tell us here on the show he was going to do that?
Yep. He did.
Yeah. The bikes motorcycle winner, Larry Sayer. No stranger to winning, Larry. We've seen him in the winner's circle before. Alan says, I owe Cooper $50 for the terrorist bounty.
He took out Matt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where he went.
Yeah.
Austin says we had to wire the wastegate on before the final. Did the weld break again, Austin? Man.
Oh, man.
Top Dragster. This is not regular Titans classes. They were additional classes that went along with the hot summer nights.
Yep.
But the top dragster winner is Andrew Goss. Congrats, Andrew. Top sportsman winner, Jay Hill. Congrats, Jay Hill. Not sure what kind of little short car that is.
Yeah. Is that a little bird or something?
It's all engine. It's like a go-kart.
It is.
The front engine fanatics winner, Steve Irvin. If it wasn't so stinking hot, I would like to went and watch some of these.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a bunch of them. What was there?
14, I thought.
12 or 14? 14 of them. They were all parked together over there.
Yeah.
I lost his here. Yes, so congrats, Steve Irvin. Austin says different one. It hit the core support and all but broke off. Oh, dang.
Oh, wow.
Chesney says Jay's car is a blown Honda Prelude, also a bracket series regular, along with Andrew.
That car, yeah. Yeah, it's all motor.
Oh, okay. Beasley says Andrew also won the practice tree contest, $1,000 in $1 bills.
All right, go back to that picture. That's Andrew.
Okay, so is which?
I think it was the top sportsman. Right? No.
J Hill top dragster right there.
Top dragster, yeah.
Man. Well, we saw that stack of $1 bills. Heckman was carrying it around.
Yeah.
Over there doing chip draw. Man, was Larry tired at the chip draw or what?
He was tired.
He was tired.
It was after midnight.
He was tired.
He been up.
Yeah, I don't know what time it was, but it was late.
Yeah, it was like 12:30
when Okay. The best appearing.
Yeah.
I don't remember the guy's name. And I can't think of, I know we heard what kind of car this was. Morris Minor, is that right?
I believe so. Yep.
It was. And this is a cool picture. The orange and Larry's green shirt and all. And
nice.
Congrats. Beasley can throw his name out there. I did not catch the guy's name. It's on the window there. I just can't see it in little yellow letters.
Yeah, congratulations. Look at that thing.
Yeah, it's a nice looking machine. Yeah. Man, that's pretty.
They're picking them. There's some nice cars.
Yep. When I was picking a color to paint my car, I had a thought of doing an orange color at one point. Oh, yeah. Marty Stinnett had an orange coupe a while back, quite a few years back. It looked really good.
Yeah. There you go. Chesney got you covered.
Here's 3 comments here. Okay. Dale Seltzer.
Yeah, that's his name.
Chesney says Robert Beasley's, so that's what his dad was talking about in the tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dale's.
Beasley says Larry was up past midnight 2 nights in a row and lived to tell about it.
Yeah, he starts out. So there I was.
Yeah. So this one time.
Yeah. Great pictures there. Great pick too. That's a great car.
Yeah, that's a nice looking machine. Congrats on that win. Some random staging lane photos.
Nice. Yeah, when they first pulled up, I don't know if this was E1 or whatever. I think it was. I went over to the Goose and I said, I think the orange car is going to win this one.
Orange car. And that red Camaro was in our class, wasn't it? I forget the guy's name. That
I want to say Chad Wilson.
Something like that. Yeah, that sounds right. Wilson.
Made to the semis.
There were some cars we hadn't seen before, so there's some names that we weren't familiar with.
Yeah.
Beasley said he's raced with us for the past few years. Badass little unit. Heck yeah. Here's a parachute pic.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's Chad and Ray, isn't it?
I think so. A couple Camaros.
Yep.
Camaro. There's our buddy John Ketch, and that's Adam Wright's Camaro, and I think Sam Hunt was driving it, if I'm correct, because I saw Adam on the golf cart, and I kept hearing the announcer say Sam Hunt's name, so
yeah,
I'm gonna guess.
Dude, there's some pictures out there. That thing was vertical.
Oh yeah,
that's
right.
Yeah,
everybody else spinning them tires, and he was pointing it straight up. Here's another one. Pretty little blue Chevy 2.
Yeah. Looking good.
Another shot across the staging lanes.
Mm-hmm.
There's Ray and
Chad
Wilson. And Holzman's rig back there in the background.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's good to see them out. You know what I mean? Holzman,
yeah.
They had 3 or 4 in the class racing kids and stuff.
Yeah. Lewis said Sam was driving.
Okay.
Sam used to have the old orange Nomad way back in the Mako days.
Sure.
I think it was a Nomad. It was a big wagon. Real pretty orange as well. I remember seeing this strolling through the pits. We'd see it from our intersection across the other intersection. You go by there and okay, this dude rolled up and talked to us on the golf cart, and he was still in his driving suit, kind of had the top pulled down. I can't remember his name, but yeah, real nice fella.
Nice.
Yes. Chesney, I should have seen a few other photos.
Good.
Yeah, it was really short on time. I was lucky to get here what we had. It's been a blur since Sunday. Yeah. Okay, Chesney says that's Scott Drager.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice looking Pontiac.
And Mr. Eric Foster doing a wheelers.
Sexiest man at the racetrack.
That's right.
Yep. It was good seeing him, man.
Yeah, them guys are fun. They're so awesome. Man, they're good people. Okay, Chesney says Sam's wagon is now a bracket car. Okay.
Oh, okay. The
Scott with God's Garage. Yeah, he had a ball cap on. I think it had God's Garage on it.
right.
That's right. Yeah. Man, that's all the picks we got. That's about all I had time to deal with, too.
We were sitting there last week. It's like, well, we'll do it Sunday, we'll do it Tuesday. The first thing I was thinking about was like how tired we're going to be. But then I was thinking about the other racers as well. Like, are they going to, Sunday night, they're still driving back or whatever. But then I was thinking about all the photography, too, getting them, it's hard enough to get it turned in 2 days. But I do have something else to bring up that we talked about offline, and I want to, just kind of recognize it. But the chip draw deal worked very well.
Oh, good bringing that up. Yes.
When we just, at the end of the day, was sitting at our trailer, pretty much just kind of, working, but also going to the Facebook to see, maybe everybody in their pit kind of had someone just kind of hitting the refresh button or whatever. And, but that worked out great. I didn't have to run up there. There wasn't no redraws. There wasn't no, I can't hear you. We're waiting on, so-and-so to get up here. Go find this other guy. They can't hear because of the loudspeaker, whatever. I mean, that worked out great. And
didn't hear one single complaint. Nobody said, "Oh, I got to race Rodney. I got screwed." Blah blah blah. No, there was nothing negative nowhere that we heard of.
No, it was very. I thought it worked. I mean, you thinking the same?
Oh, very smooth. Oh yeah, very smart way to do that. So much better. Yes.
How much?
In our opinion, absolutely.
Yeah. What did that save? Seriously, 45 minutes.
Oh,
on the night, it saved some time, an hour,
Oh, it would have to accumulated for every chip draw at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You got 3 classes up there drawing, don't you? And, and get 22 guys up there in Little Titans to go draw.
At the same time. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So was it 10 minutes a pop? 10 or 12 minutes a pop, maybe minimum.
Yeah. For all those.
Yeah. That accumulates on the other end. And that was a great way to do it.
It'd take 10 minutes just to draw and write the names down, not only waiting for everybody to get up there, that's another 20 on top. You know what I mean? Just waiting.
Yep. There. Eliminates a missing person and a redraw. We've seen that before too.
Yeah.
Totally eliminates that. Yep.
Yeah. No, I thought that was good stuff. Yes. That's good.
Yes, for sure. And Beasley, if you're still here, Larry, Al, man, you guys killed it. You just, man, what an event that was. You're probably already in the works talking about next year's event, but in our eyes, that was a huge success. What a deal they put together, man. Woo.
Yeah. Yep. No doubt about it.
It took a little bit Saturday to get the staging lanes were kind of messy a little bit. It only took one round to get stuff kind of in line, and it worked.
I was thinking about that. A little bit of rain came in, right? And let's be honest too. The race, you know what I mean? It's almost like you're hosting a party, right? And let's be honest, were they expecting 208 cars? I don't think so. 150 would have got it. So you have 50 more guests show up. And, so Friday night, you're maybe getting some more chairs out, more plates ready for your guests. It's kind of the same deal. These other cars.
Gotta set the table.
But by Saturday, it ran smooth.
Yep. And I noticed from the starting line, you got the bleachers, the little single bleacher on the right, bleachers on the left. But what's so cool is it's at MOKAN, and it's at Ozark. You got that whole fence row down there, and you get them tailgaters. They were stacked up down there. I don't know how far down to the finish line, but from the starting line where I could see, they was lined up down there, and that is really cool to see that.
100%. Love it.
And they were having a great time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So congrats, Beasley, Larry, Al. Good job. Great job, man. This is us patting you on the back or whatever. And also the Blues Brothers.
Oh,
Trent Boyle and Heckman and everybody that was involved with that.
The Martins with the birds, the dogs.
Yep, I had all of it. I didn't discriminate nobody's food. No. I had my plate of seafood, my sausage, taters.
Yeah,
it's got taters in it. I got me some taters.
It was good.
And some crab, and then I got me a hamburger and a hot dog after that. And
there you go.
And boy, it was time to go to bed after that. Man, had a full belly. It's time for bed.
Well, and that casino is just right around the corner. It's just enough.
Yeah.
What is it, 7 miles or something?
Yeah, it's not far at all.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and book that for next year now.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, Doug Perry, great show, guys. Thanks, Doug. Chesney, it was great finally meeting you guys. Might catch you in Tulsa next month.
Right on.
We will be there, faux show. We already got our room booked up.
Mm-hmm.
Alan says, crazy awesome race. Congrats to everyone. Met one of my heroes, Scott Palmer. I was so happy. That's awesome.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Chris Paget, it was a good event. We got to see Chris. So that was awesome. We had a handful of local-ish fellas went down to this race. That was really cool.
To your point, he made a post, right? Should I go to Great Bend?
Yes.
I think he probably feels he made the right decision.
I hope so, yeah. And I didn't count the SRCA, SCRA, whatever, versus the MOKAN, but yeah, he chose MOKAN, and it was I think he had a good time.
Yeah, I think so.
Doug says, hope you didn't drop any taters. I didn't drop any taters. I ate them taters.
Nom, 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 nom.
Wendy says, poor Trinity had to get up twice and get the baby out so we could do winter circle pictures. Man.
That's just part of it,
man. Wow. Let me sleep. Beasley says it was a great collective effort. There's always room for improvement, and that's something I've always tried to do every year. Small tweaks here and there over 17 years. Man, that's something there.
That's
over
awesome.
17 years have gotten us to this point. That's impressive.
Yeah.
And it's 17 years, and people aren't tired of it.
Right.
200 racers said so. Jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
And the highway full of backed up cars.
Sure. When you got the police showing up to get people in the building, you're doing something right.
Yeah, that's right. A little racetrack in the middle of nowhere. Choices was a great weekend. Rather go to 5 a.m. than start earlier and not have a chance to get down the track. Titans and Beasley did an awesome job. Glad I got to race in it. And hope Troy is planning to go to Tulsa next month. Robert says we still got work to do. Well, you guys did great, man.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of entertainment. Holy smokes. All kinds of racing for anybody's taste. Mm-hmm. Good time.
Good time. Good recap.
Man.
A little 2 hours. We got a little special guest drop in last minute. Appreciate everybody joining on and talking about the race, talking about all the events. Were great.
I hadn't mentioned this to you. I meant to. We kind of ran out of time.
Yeah.
I choose no show next week.
Yeah.
What do you feel?
Yeah. All right.
Spend a weekend at the racetrack. I want to spend a weekend working, and you probably need to get the car ready for Tulsa.
Yeah.
And
I literally feel bad at the races. Let me tell you why.
Tell me why.
Well, I'm talking to everybody else. I'm not talking.
Okay.
So people come up and they say, how's your car coming, Gary? You gonna get your car out, Gary? When are you gonna get your car out, Gary? How's your car coming, Gary? And I'm sitting here thinking, like, A, the show, how much time it takes. B, like you're at a race helping me. And so I'm taking time away from you, So
right.
I feel like, I don't know what to say, but like, I just appreciate you coming and helping me. I know you're taking these minutes. You said it last week where how time is so precious. And, but yeah, so I agree. Let's, pause for next week. Let's hit it hard on the cars and we'll come back.
Yes, that sounds like a plan. Troy talking about Tulsa. I'll be there, making a couple more changes to hopefully help.
Oh yeah, he's coming around.
Beasley says Justin and Jake have been huge these past few years, and they have helped beyond measure. Love both of those guys and their teams.
Yes.
Awesome. Good deal. Doug says, have a great week, guys. Thanks, Doug. You too.
Thank you, sir.
I love going to the track and helping you. Obviously, it takes time away from here, but I also need to keep my hands, feet, and eyes in the pot to keep learning what's going to help here too. So it's like going to school. I'm going to college,
and we learned this.
Yeah,
learned again. We were talking about at the track and on the way home. And hopefully that all pays off when we're getting your car up to speed. They'll go that much quicker.
Yep. Gotta keep your hands and eyes on it, and it's a blast. It's a ton of fun hanging out with everybody and meeting new people. And, we've got to hang out with Joey in the staging lanes and line up, you got to line up next to him on the track. And that was fun to be a part of that. And it was a great experience. Super fun race. We could not have the heat would be great.
I think Troy said it best. What did he call it?
Lukewarm or something like that. Lukewarm summer night.
Fall nights. I don't remember what it was exactly, but and let's be honest, if it was a weekend to the left, it was like low 90s, high 80s.
Yeah, weird, right?
So
yeah, it's hard to tell the dang weather. Chris Durrell says he wants to do it. He's talking about me helping you. He wants to do it. Don't feel bad. I'm sure you will return the favor in time.
Oh, yeah. No, I appreciate that, Chris.
If not already. Yeah. We're good. Troy says, besides someone got a tree, Rodney, you got to take a win where I can.
Oh, yeah. No, he got me on the tree. That's so Troy. He's good on the tree. He really is.
Whew. Yep. Well, I think that's all we got, man.
All right. Good recap.
A long one tonight.
Good recap. Had 44 strong on there. So appreciate everybody hanging with us.
50 some there for a while.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Let's give one more shout to our partners. Titans of 10.5, the fastest small tire series in the Midwest. CMB, Chuck's Metal Buildings and Construction. Harry Street Carpet. Ozark Raceway. Mobile Recon. Mobile Detailing. Ultra Color Collision Repair. TNS Race Cars, and Sandlin Iron and Metal Auto Salvage. And one more shout out to Mobile Recon. He's going to detail up my pickup truck tomorrow, and it's going to look brand new.
Brand new.
Ready
for the big sale.
Well, got a guy come look at it tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. But either way, if he takes it or not, it'll be cleaned up for whoever wants it. So, Zach is the man.
Yeah, he does great work. My neighbor took his little daughter's college card to him yesterday.
Cool. Yeah, he had a big RV in the parking lot when I got there tonight.
Is that right?
Yeah, big. Beasley says, thank you, fellas, for everything you do. You're welcome, Robert, and thank you for your hard work. You and your family, your wife, she was out in the heat all day, and your daughter, she's running around. Yep, you guys
sold the shirts out. I'm sure. I'm hoping Al and Larry did just as well on selling shirts because I know that all that helps.
Yeah, for sure. A little extra cash, it helps.
Yeah. You
guys had a ton of work, time, effort, and dedication to especially 17 years. That's a long time, man. Yeah. Jim Lauer, good night. He says, good night, guys. Good night, Jim. And no show next week. We're going to have the door down, air conditioner on, building race cars and getting race cars ready for Tulsa. So that's where we're at. You ready to rock out, Rod?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Bam. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll have something fired off for August 23rd, right?
Nice. Shout out to Goose, man.
Goose, what a guy.
Thanks for your support.
Yeah. He treats us so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fun hanging out with them guys in the Phillips. What a great family.
Yeah. Thank you, Goose.
Thanks, Goose. We appreciate you and the Phillips and the Tony and the Shelley and the Adam and the Stanley Ray on the starting line. Man, I love that. Man. All right. Good night, everybody. See you later. Good night, Rod.
Good night, bud. Great show.